Oh my god, I've not had Pizza Hut in so long. My heart.
Baby, don't you know all the little things gon' come and go. Baby, just gotta make up your mind that every little thing's gonna be alright.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing another mukbang.
Does it feel good? It's hard to breathe when you're touching me.
I know I did a mukbang literally like 2 weeks ago, but I have a lot going on in my mind right now and I just kind of want to sit down and just talk, and I thought the best way to do that would be to do a mukbang, and it gives me an excuse to have a takeaway. So I'm doing another mukbang. If you're new here, hi, my name is Zoe, welcome to my channel. Hit the subscribe button. I would normally say I would love to get to 1,500 subscribers, but we hit it, so if you like my content, hit the subscribe button, and if you want to join my hashtag onion ring crew, then the subscribe button is down there. So I decided to go for a Pizza Hut today because I was going to go for a Mackey's because I really want to try the new, like, I think it's called home style chicken burger or something like that. But then I was like, I'm actually kind of craving a pizza, and I haven't had a Pizza Hut in a mukbang before, so I thought it would be quite fun. And I thought I could get onion rings. Turned out I couldn't because I didn't have any. So I went for a Hawaiian pizza, and I love pizza with loads of cheese, and they've put lots of cheese on this, so I'm very excited about this. I haven't had Pizza Hut in months, honestly. And then I went for some wedges because I got the, like, it was like £20 deal. It's like £20 for a large pizza, 2 sides and a drink. And then I got some chicken strips as well, and then I also got a Pepsi, which I have in my Pleasure Beach cup. So I have topics written down on my phone. I did ask on Instagram for topics and questions and whatever, and I got a lot more than I thought I was going to get, so I'm not going to be able to fit them into this video, otherwise it is going to be like a 2-hour video and we don't want that. So I'm just going to talk about my topics, and then that is going to be kind of like a part 2 or just like a separate sort of Instagram Q&A type thing. Oh my god, get the fuck in me, wow. I also do look like shit today, so I do apologise, but the first topic on my phone is 1.5k subscribers. We finally hit it. I hit it on the week that I live streamed every day for a week. I just want to say thank you so much for 1,500, because that honestly just blows my mind, and it means the world to me. And I've just, you know, when you've just wanted to hit a number for so long, and I thought I was never ever gonna get there. And you guys made it happen, so thank you so much. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is how I'm feeling at the moment, because I'm very up and down. So Boris made an announcement a week ago now, actually, saying that parks can, well, theme parks can reopen on the 12th of April, like hoping that everything goes well and everything kind of stays as it is, or like it improves. They can open on the 12th of April. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, as soon as he announced it, I have had this like anxious feeling in my stomach ever since he announced it, and it hasn't gone away. A part of me is so excited, honestly. All I want to do is get back on a coaster. But then another part of me is like really nervous, because I think I've just got so used to being inside and being away from people that I'm like, oh god, okay, now I have to, like, and it's a lot sooner than I thought. I thought we were going to be in lockdown until honestly like June, so it's kind of come up like a lot quicker than I thought it would. So it's like I feel like I haven't got very long to like prepare and get myself ready. I think it's mainly work that I'm like terrified for. I have training on the 20th and 21st of March, I think, and then I'll have a 3-day training course for the high rope stuff that we have, and I'm terrified. I'm honestly terrified just to go back to normal. I think it's just kind of the thought of having to go outside and interact with people again, and I feel like, especially kind of over this past week, I've really just had like a confidence knock, and I haven't wanted to kind of speak to anyone. I haven't wanted to be on camera. I haven't wanted to like do any of that. And I think I was not in a good kind of headspace when Boris announced all of this, so maybe that's why I felt so anxious. I feel a bit better about it now, and like I'm really hyping myself up, and I am honestly like so excited. Theme parks is all I live for, so the fact that I can finally have them back in my life, like I'm absolutely buzzing. I think I'm just more kind of scared to go back to work than anything, because I mean, you know, when you've been away from work for a few months, like, it is scary going back, and I'll be working with new people, I'll be working with new customers, like, do you know what I mean? I think once I'm in the flow of it, and once we've been going for a few weeks, I'll be fine. Like I was last year, you know, I was out of work for longer last year, I didn't go back until July. So, you know, I'm just like, well, if I did it last year, I can do it this year, like 100%, and I am gonna do it, I know I am. It's just a scary thought. I'm excited because I miss work so much and I miss all of my work colleagues, but it's just a really like scary like feeling going back. So yeah, I'm terrified, I'm not gonna lie. And I don't really know if anyone kind of feels the same. Kind of all I'm seeing all over social media is like, oh, I'm so excited to go and do this and go and do that, and I'm like, I'm excited as well, don't get me wrong at all, but I'm also so fucking terrified. But I know I'll be fine, and I feel like I'm just overthinking it. Like, I was scared last year. Like, I was so scared last year, but I did it, and I loved it as soon as I got back into it. So I know I'll be the same this year, and I can actually go back to work and start earning money, which means I can go on more theme park trips, I can save up to get a new camera. So, you know, I know that it's all gonna be fine, it's just a really scary thought. Also, speaking of new cameras, I have set up a buy me a coffee donation page thing. I'll link it down below. If you want to go and donate to the hashtag Get Zoe a New Camera Fund, then it will be much appreciated. Only donate if you can afford to and if you actually want to. If not, share it around, you know, get the fun going. But yeah, there's a link down below if you're feeling generous. So I was going to talk about like how I'm feeling at the moment, but honestly I think it's kind of passing. I just had a really bad week. Like, I attempted to do a live stream for 12 hours where I watched theme park documentaries because I just thought it would be fun. And then around kind of like 9:30ish, these people came on and they just like spammed the comments. And they didn't say anything like horrible or nasty or anything, but I didn't know these people, and they've never joined any of my streams before, they've never commented on them, they've never commented on any of my videos, maybe they've watched me before, I don't know. I've seen their names kind of like around Twitter and stuff, and I think because of that, I don't know, like, because I'd never seen them before but I knew they were sort of part of the community, it kind of just scared me a little bit, and I just didn't like the spam, you know. It's not a nice feeling when the stream was kind of lagging anyway and it was just going to shit, and I think that just kind of put me over the edge a little bit, so I ended it. And I don't know, that really kind of just knocked my confidence, even though it wasn't kind of, I guess, direct hate, because they wasn't saying anything horrible about me. It was just, you know, you don't want to do a live stream and then get spammed, and I've never really had that before. I've always done live streams in the past and everyone has always been so nice in the comments, whereas this time it was like, you know, I had this group of people just come and spam me, which is fine, because, well, it's not fine, but, you know, if you're going to do a live stream and if you're just going to do normal videos, you have to open yourself up to that sort of thing and you have to expect it. I think because I had never really had anything like that happen to me on a live stream before, it did kind of hit me a little bit and it made me feel really anxious. So I ended the stream and I think that kind of just knocked my confidence a little bit. So it's been a very up and down week. And I don't know, I've just kind of felt really anxious, haven't really wanted to be on camera. I've had like personal stuff happen, and yeah, it's just been a very bad week. But you know what, today is a Monday, new week, fresh start. I've had some really good news this morning. I did put it on Twitter, so you might have seen it, but I'm just gonna say it on camera. My dad got the all clear of cancer, and that makes me so happy because he went through treatment last year. My camera just cut out recording, I really need a new camera. He went through treatment last year, at the end of last year, and kind of all of last year it was just doctor's appointment after doctor's appointment after doctor's appointment, hospital appointments all the time. And it was just very back and forth. It was all very kind of like scary, didn't know what was going to happen. And this morning, I'm gonna cry, he got the all clear, so that makes me very happy. Obviously it doesn't mean that it's, you know, it's not gonna come back and whatever, but I feel like for now, just focus on that and focus like on the positives. And he got the all clear and he's the strongest man in my life, and I hope to have him in my life for a very, 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 very long time because I love my dad so much. So we're off to a good start. My next topic is the Alton Towers Gardens opening. I'm so excited. And I feel like that's a good way to start, is to, you know, just go to the gardens, get my confidence back up, get used to actually making an effort, getting up early, getting out the house, kind of getting into a routine, I guess. And I feel like the gardens is a really good way to start because that's what happened last year, and I feel like it really helped going to the gardens first, because it's just a lot quieter, but there still might be, you know, a few people around and whatever, so you kind of get used to being around people again, but it isn't like crowded with people, so it's actually quite nice and relaxing. So I'm absolutely buzzing to go to the gardens. I had a feeling that they would open the gardens. I know that me and Jess talked about it and we were like, they're definitely going to open the gardens before the actual theme park. So really excited to do that multiple times. And then in terms of theme parks, oh my god, I am slightly nervous, but I am fucking buzzing. I want to go see all of my friends. I want to go ride all of my favourite rides. So on the 12th of April, I think I'm going to Alton Towers. And then hopefully on the 13th and 14th I'll be in Blackpool. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. And then it just depends like on work and everything. I'm really hoping that work open up on that weekend and not actually on the 12th. Otherwise I'm going to have to book those days off, and I feel like they're not going to be very happy with that. But I'm hearing really mixed things. Is it half term that week? Is it not? I have no idea. Some people are telling me it's half term. Some people are saying that kids are at school. I'm really hoping that kids are at school and then it means that Gulliver's won't actually open until the weekend, so I can just spend that week going to theme parks. But yeah, tricky situation. Don't really know what's going on with that. But yeah, I am absolutely buzzing. I want to go everywhere this year. I want to go on Towers, I want to go Drayton Manor, I want to go Pleasure Beach, I want to go Lightwater Valley, I want to go Flamingo Land. Like, oh my god, there's so many places that I want to go. I have also, you'll be pleased to know, applied for a brand new passport, and it should be on the way soon. So I will actually have a new passport and it'll be in date and I can actually use it so I can go abroad, which I'm absolutely buzzing about. And I know I have loads of comments that's like, Zoe, go abroad, get a passport, and everyone has been on at me to get a passport, and I finally caved in the other day and I just bought one, and I'm so fucking happy that I have, because I feel like I have so much freedom now. Like I can literally, obviously when we're allowed and when I have the money to do so, I can go wherever I want. So that is pretty exciting. The next topic on my list is creator convo support. And I only kind of added this morning because I filmed a creator convo episode about like 3 hours ago now, and this was with, oh, I don't want to say who it's with because I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it for when it comes out. But we had another special guest on, and he was so lovely. I was so nervous to do this one because I'd never really heard of this person before and I've never really watched his content before, so I didn't really know what to expect, so I was really nervous. But he was so easy to talk to and he is so funny and he's just a great person, and I really hope that I can talk to him a lot more in the future and become friends with him because he's so nice. But every single guest that we have had on Creator Convo, and I'm sure I can speak for Johnny and Sean as well, every single one has said like, oh, I think this series is great and what you're doing is great and I really love it. And that means so much to all three of us because we didn't really have this idea in the first place to kind of get guests on and stuff. We kind of just did it as like just us three, because I had watched Johnny and Sean's interview that they did together, and then I felt like I had so much to say whilst I was watching that interview. So Johnny arranged for all three of us to go on together, and we all just kind of blended really well, and I think all of our different personalities just mix really well, and there's a bit of like everything in Creator Convo. Like Johnny is kind of like the leader, he asks all of the questions, he arranges pretty much everything. Sean is the really talkative one, like he just won't stop talking, which is great. And then I'm kind of just the chilled out one. I feel like I'm just the one that's kind of there, but you know, I do try my best and try and speak and try and ask questions and stuff, but it's difficult when you have all of these incredible, successful people on and I'm processing everything that is being said. So I'm kind of the one that's just there, but I love it so much. And I had a phase a few weeks ago where I was like, I don't want to do Creator Convo anymore. Like, I'm hardly speaking in them. I get too nervous. I never know what to say. I'm really bad at holding a conversation. So, you know, this just isn't for me. And I came so close to just quitting and just not doing it anymore. And I'm so fucking glad that Johnny and Sean talked me out of it, because the episode that we did today, I love so much. In today's episode, I was so nervous, but by the end of it, I really thanked myself for not quitting Creator Convo, because I love it so much, and I love Johnny, and I love Sean, and I love the bonds that we all have in the friendship, and the way that it just works, and I'm just really grateful and appreciative that, like, that is, like, our thing, and it's our project, and it's, you know, we represent it, and it's a really nice thing that we have, and no one can take it away from us. Today is a good day. You know, I've done the Creator Convo, I really enjoyed it. I have my Pizza Hut. I'm getting really full, but I have my Pizza Hut. I'm filming this video. I feel like my confidence is back. I have uploaded a video today. I have a video going up every day this week, which is exciting. But yeah, today is a good day. I can't say that about tomorrow. I can't say that about an hour from now, because God fucking knows. And it seems to be whenever I'm happy and whenever something actually goes my way, it just kind of gets taken away from me. The next topic on my list is the Action Park documentary. So last night I sat down and watched a documentary on Sky Documentaries, and it's called Class Action Park, I think. And Action Park is basically a water park that was in New Jersey in America, and it was basically just this free-for-all, do whatever the fuck you want, and it was really dangerous, and a lot of people were injured, a lot of people died, and it was just a shambles basically. I don't know whether you guys have seen it, but I watched it last night, and oh my god, I loved it so much. That is such a me documentary. I love anything like that. I'm such a geek, honestly. I properly geeked out last night. And I just think I kind of disagree with it in a way, because they kind of interviewed previous employees and then also guests as well that used to visit there, and then they also interviewed this woman that lost her son at that park, like as in her son died. Half of the people were like, oh yeah, you know, it was great, we could do whatever we wanted to. It was dangerous, but it was great and we had fun. And then there was kind of another sort of side of people, I guess, that was like, it was so wrong, it shouldn't have happened in the first place and whatever. And I kind of agree with the people that thought it was wrong, because they tell you a lot about the owner of Action Park, and oh my god, he is not right in the head, honestly. Some of the things that he did, it's so, like, in my eyes personally, I just find it so wrong. He used to, like, if you didn't have a ticket to water park to Action Park, but you tried to get into the park and like tried to go on the rides, he would literally knock you out. And he killed someone apparently because they didn't have a ticket. And like when people got injured, like he went to court with them, and he won pretty much like 93%, I think they said, of the court cases, which is just fucking like horrific. And he just kind of didn't care about anyone, and he was like, yeah, people get injured, it's fine. Like, do you know what I mean? He didn't do anything about it. And then when like people died there and stuff, and like children died as well, like it's so wrong. He didn't call up the families to see how they were doing. They didn't get an apology from him. Like, and he kept a fucking like machine gun in his office. Like, he oh my god, he's not right in the head, honestly. And I actually got quite angry watching some parts of that documentary because some people on there was like, yeah, it was great, and the owner was like, oh yeah, you know, he was a fantastic man and all this, and I was like, mate, how can you literally say that when he thinks that it was alright that people were getting injured and he wouldn't do anything about it, and people died and he just didn't care? Like, how is that okay? Like, it's just not okay at all. So if you have watched that documentary, please let me know what you think of it or what you thought of it, because I just think it's so wrong, and Action Park really should not have happened, or it should have happened, but it should have been made safer. And I think, you know, laws about, like, he bypassed so many laws and broke so many laws and just didn't care, and he got away with it as well, which I just find fucking astonishing. So please let me know what you think, or if you've even done, you know, your research. And I've done so much research on Action Park, you actually wouldn't believe. But if you've, you know, you've done your research, like, what do you think of it? Do you think it was wrong? Like, you know, please let me know, because I would love to know everybody else's thoughts. But personally, I just think the owner could have been so much better. He didn't have a heart, he didn't care about anyone else. And he would also just, like, if they were building a new ride and they needed people to test it, they would literally send employees on those rides, no matter if they got injured. They didn't know whether the ride was safe, and oh, it was just fucking mental. Like, how is that even allowed? Like, oh, it's so wrong, honestly. I actually just thought, when I was talking about Creator Convo, I think I really went off topic and I didn't actually say my point. Basically, my main point was me, Johnny and Sean kind of just got together and we did this thing, and now it's turned into a really amazing, wonderful thing that we love, and we get guests on every week, and we just love hearing about their stories and just getting to know them as a person, and kind of getting to know that person behind the camera. And I just wanted to say a massive thank you to all of the guests that we have had, and to everyone for showing it the love and support. We honestly weren't expecting it to kind of go this far, and kind of we weren't expecting to even get past episode 1, let alone get to however many episodes we're on now. Like, it's crazy. So just thank you so much. And we're doing it in seasons, so season 1 is coming to an end very soon, which makes me really sad, but season 2 will be back better than ever, and I'm excited for that. But yeah, I just wanted to say, like, on behalf of me and Johnny and Sean, thank you so much for the love and support on Creator Convo, because I feel like it's got a lot bigger than we kind of thought it would in the first place. So yeah, thank you guys so much for that. Also, another thing I quickly want to touch on is swearing, because I actually get a few comments that are like, oh my god, you should stop swearing, like, you shouldn't swear and whatever, and I'm like, mate, I swear all the time, off camera, on camera. I swear in everything that I do, and I know it's bad, and I have a really bad fucking, see, I just swore then, it just comes so naturally to me. I have a bad mouth, and swearing is like second nature to me, honestly. But I don't see anything wrong with that. Like, I'm not gonna stop swearing and be fake on camera, because that is just not me at all, and it would just not feel right at all, and that is just not who I am. I swear all the time. It's just how I am. I'm not going to change for anyone. I'm not going to change for the camera. You know, I make videos for me and, like, no one else. So if I want to swear, I'm going to fucking swear. And I don't know, I guess people get kind of shocked whenever I swear, because I literally look like a 6-year-old. And I guess I look kind of innocent and sweet, but I have a very bad mouth. And I apologise, but it just comes naturally to me, and I just swear all the time, and I don't really care about it. Okay, the final thing on my list is Mark Goldbridge. So when I did a week of live streaming every day, my friends commented about Mark Goldbridge, and I was like, right, who is this person? I need to know. Came across him on YouTube, instantly fell in love with him. I have made 2 stan accounts for him already. And my obsession is crazy. I'm a very obsessive person. Like, if I love something, I really fucking love it. And if I love someone, I really fucking love them. And I can't help that. It's just the way that I am. Like, I'm an obsessive person. So if you want to follow my stan accounts, they are both on Twitter and Instagram. It's just Zoe_Goldbridge. And I just really fucking love Mark Goldbridge. I tried to become kind of like a Man United fan, but honestly it's just not happening. Like, I really just don't like football. It's never gonna happen. But Mark Goldbridge, on the other hand, wow, what a man he is. He is just so naturally funny, and you never know what is going to come out of that man's mouth. I just love his videos so much. He's just so naturally funny. He always has a story to tell. He always has something to talk about. I love cooking with Goldbridge. I love going for Goldbridge. I love driving with Goldbridge. Like, anything to do with Mark Goldbridge, I am there. I really want, like, either a sweatshirt or a t-shirt or even a hoodie. Just any item of clothing with, like, a picture of Mark Goldbridge on it. And then on the back, maybe just have it saying Mark Goldbridge or something. I don't know. I really want Mark Goldbridge merch, basically. Also, speaking of merch, coming a lot sooner than you may think, and that is exciting, hopefully. So look out for that this week, one day this week. Very exciting. No one's going to buy it, but I'm really excited. And yeah, I've just become obsessed with Mark Goldbridge, so I'm going to be making a lot of Mark Goldbridge references now, so I do apologise in advance. I really enjoyed my pizza Hut. It was so nice because I just haven't had it in the longest time. So I mean, in conclusion, I need a therapist. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for a brand new video. Well, bye.
'Cause ain't nobody like me. Ain't nobody like me. Ain't nobody like me. Ain't nobody like me. 'Cause ain't nobody like me. Ain't nobody like me. Ain't nobody like me. Ain't nobody like me. Well, baby, alright.
Baby, you might need a seatbelt when I ride it. I'm gonna leave it open like a door, come inside it. Even though I'm happy, you can hit it like a side chick. Don't need no side dick, no.